teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And the man leading the attack, George McIntyre, led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from his offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they had early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. Very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might prefer a fair catch. The Tigers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Left side is Watkins. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Out wide left, it's Durham. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Durham. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Long way to go on 2nd down. They give it back to him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his man. It's Watkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. Cuts it upfield. It's Berry. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard.
Punch it in the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. When you reached this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in wins this week.
The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action on first down. Complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. To the air. It's Levitt. Wilson open on the right side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down to the air. Fires to the wideout. Dangerous throw on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. The give to Caden Durham. He's got enough. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here comes the offense on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. It's Durham. Quick spin on the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Piles his way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. They'll go with Durham. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Out wide right, it's Harris. Could not make his way to the corner. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to pass, it's Levitt. Makes the grab. They will score! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nice move there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Tells the run, wants to pass. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the big fella. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Gordon. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Back to pass on second down. Nice play to knock that one down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Durham again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Right side, it's Watkins. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third down coming up after the completion. Push is ahead. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Snaps on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's a give to Durham. Spins away from the defense. Maybe some room here. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Way off target there. They'll need a bunch on second wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Man, you got to get heads around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He'll try to get to the marker himself. It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Oh, pressure's coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Vols moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going to hurry up.
Might as well run him again. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Hits inside. It's Gordon. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Hits the hole. It's Gordon. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over it. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Vols will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Trying to take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Harris. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. The quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Watkins. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Drops back on first down. That's reeled in, it's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff, Caden Durham. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down the 14-yard line. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up a touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll do it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Crimson Tide looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
The Vols will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Release to the back. Hauls it in. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. Makes the catch, but goes no further. It'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on second down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. On the move, it's Berry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll move the tight end. The short hands, it's Matthews. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Back to the line of scrimmage. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The run inside. It's Berry. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Berry. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. I love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Look out! They got him, great pressure on this defense.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Making his first move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here's a give to Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Quick give. It's Berry. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be third and 7. Now have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. To the air. It's Blevett. Left side, it's Jones. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Driving forward, it's Jones. There's some room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. How to run the score out? Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after 3 turns. So the Rawls offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out wide left, it's Matthews. He's loose. He's at the... all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Handoff, Caden Durham. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return. coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Turns up, it's Davis. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Gordon. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. In the red area, it's Gordon. Maybe a crease. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Right back to it. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pass to 6. Turns it on at midfield. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Tiger. And the stomping has commenced. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Rush is on. Right side, it's Gordon. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
It'll be a Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now on second down. Moves the pocket. It's Levitt. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Fires immediately. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Berry. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down to the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the red zone, it's Berry. Able to get 1 down to the 15. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, it's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Turns it upfield. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Has to have it on 4th down. He didn't get there. A big-time stop by this defense, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He's past the sticks. Could be an alley. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense, you know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Caden Durham again. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a give to Durham. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. I know both of these teams were ranked guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply